And like afterward, when you think everybody is coming, just like go over like to the people. So then
are we here after procession?
After procession, between here when
everybody's like
pretty much I'd say when like the last people are like about to go in their seats, like the last row, I would go in. Yeah.
Should I zoom in on the stage or should I get everything? Because like, can you see the stage well from the camera? Because Case would be able to switch between like poll everybody and then that for the speech itself.
Yeah, I think I can do this.
If it looks good, then that's
You can hear us.
hello, Case.
Case. So good. Wait, it's
Well, like what I'm saying is when it happens, like, hey, Case,
how about like someone go over there and call like in the phone?
hello? Hello?
I wish I could think of
Hello?
If you have to.
She's probably back in a second.
Okay. So we got the plan for processional and the opening comments. So the presentation of colors. So they'll be right in front of with like flag and stuff. You can probably get the presentation because they're going to be this. Right. And then the national anthem. I could probably just get that flag. And you can probably get the chorus. And then I don't know, probably just about
well, it's Alex. Does he have a speech?
I know he was
Alright, so do we just want to write like our names out?
just circle what okay, we don't have a lot of time.
Okay, processional.
Okay, processional. I will get people, and then Case will probably just like
And
flip
that's-
off and on.
Yeah, that's me. Okay, and then opening. That's me,
Put in
me
between.
wide.
Yeah, and me, I'll get on this one.
Yeah, that's me too. Yeah.
Okay, and then presentation of colors, you get zoom up on.
Zoom on that.
Yeah. And then national anthem and flags.
That's
And then invocation, I don't know. I'm thinking she's gonna be on the road, so I'll just add all the other.
and then tasting the sound better.
And then the only one.
That's they sing that too.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
So you get the chorus and I'll
I guess them too. I mean, because there's like, what else do we do? Really, you know?
Okay, then the Valedictorian and Valedictorian Speech.
These are all like speeches. Like I'll just be in them.
Yeah, you can do that in whatever angle is better. And then comments on awards and scholarships, which have on the 30th. Same with presentation of graduates. So that's going to be telling them all of their names and walk. So I'll get the full stage.
And then oh, it does?
So just get like this, and I'll get like the stage, and you can get get like
Okay.
I think that would be good. And then conferring diplomas, so that's pretty much say your grad.
At a certain point, I just need to make sure to have everybody at the top of their back of their seats.
So make sure.
So, like, when they're getting their diplomas, though, like, is that going to be me? Because I can go in closer on them.
Well, they're going to be on that stage.
Yeah. Like this. Because this is how they had it last year. Like that.
I think I'm good. I'm going to go down and...
Testing.
That's why I have.
Good evening. Dr. Bradley, members of the Collinsville Area School Board, faculty, staff, and alumni, parents and other family members, guests, and most importantly, the Collinsville Area School District Class of 2023. It is my sincere honor to welcome you to the 57th Annual Commencement Ceremony of the Collinsville Area School District. We are here tonight to announce the graduation of 298 young men and women who have successfully completed all of the requirements of our school district and the state of Pennsylvania. Each year, as I prepare for our commencement ceremony, I think back about the meaning of graduation, what has occurred to bring us to this point, and what the future holds for the graduates who sit in the seats behind me. I think back to their freshman year, our orientation, their young faces, and their uncertainty of what to expect. Wow, how fast time goes by. Students, take a moment to think back to your journey through high school. It was full of twists and turns and marked by countless challenges to overcome. But you persevered, and I am proud of the hard work and dedication that you have demonstrated. Our faculty and staff have placed high expectations on you, and you have risen to the challenge. Your motivation to be the best you possibly can every single day has enabled you to reach many goals, both inside and outside the classroom. Our senior class is a well-rounded group. We have talented performers, musicians, athletes, and academic leaders. There are many achievements and honors that these seniors have accomplished. However, what I'm most proud of is their contributions to our community. Class of 2023, you have passed the test of the Collinsville Area School District, and you have overcome the many difficulties associated with attending school. You are ready to move on and find your place in this world. You have what it takes to be successful. I wish you the very best of luck. At this time, I would like to recognize the administration of both the Career and Technical Center and the high school. Our acting principal at the Career and Technical Center, Mr. Eric DeChana. Our District Special Education Director, Mr. Nick D'Amico. And our high school assistant principals, Dr. Tammy Stern and Mr. Andy Hedrick. To begin our program, I would like to introduce our Student Council President, Ms. Alexander Huffman. Our Student Council Vice President, Ms. Kira Callahan. And our senior chorus members. Thank you.
At this time, we now ask that you stand for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and the flag salute, and remain standing for the invocation and the alma mater. Thank you. class of 2023, family members, community members, and educators before you. Let us stop and reflect on all you have done these past years. We have made it to the point where we take our next steps and are ever so grateful for the guidance you have given to get here, whether it was in school, online, or at work. We sit on this field full of ambition for what our future holds. You have placed your loving hand on each and every one of us. Through laughter, tears, anxieties, you have given us courage, wisdom, and strength to persevere through all of our trials. When we thought we could not continue, you reignited our passions. The doubts and fears of 2020 were shielded by your care. You gave us the power to make it where we stand now. We know that Mr. McPoyle, Mrs. Latanzo, Mr. Farrell, Bailey, Tyler, and all loved ones lost are rejoicing in heaven for everyone on this field. And we thank you for making them a part of our lives. Continue to bless the students, family, and educators as we all leave the stadium and celebrate this moment which you have made possible. We thank you, Lord. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Tonight, we gather not only to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduating class, but also to honor and recognize the loss of several members of our school community. Unfortunately, this year, we tragically lost two students, Tyler Nicholson and Bailey Lentz, and also two esteemed teachers, Mrs. Jody Latanzo and Mr. Jamie McPoyle. I'd like to take a moment to honor the lives of Tyler and Bailey, and also our two teachers who played a significant role in shaping the minds and hearts of our students. Mrs. Latanzo and Mr. McPoyle, their dedication to teaching went beyond textbooks and theories. They fostered a deep love for learning, encouraged critical thinking, and nurtured intellectual curiosity in our students. Tonight, we honor all of their memories in a special way. In that spirit, we will release a group of butterflies as a symbolic gesture representing the enduring impact that Mr. McPoyle and Mrs. Latanzo had on our lives and their everlasting beauty of their legacy. Additionally, our students will never forget the lives and friendships of Tyler and Bailey. As these delicate creatures take flight, let us reflect on the inspiration they provide to all of us. At this time, I would like to ask the family members of Mr. McPoyle, his wife, Gwen McPoyle, his children, Jameson, Gavin, Maggie, and Solly, as well as Mrs. Latanzo's husband, Mr. Bucky Latanzo, and their son, Louie, to join us as we release these butterflies. May the flight of these butterflies remind us of the transformational power of education and the importance of nurturing curiosity and growth in our students. May it serve as a reminder that our dear teachers' influence will forever be present in the halls of our school and in the hearts of those who have the privilege of knowing them. Thank you.
Spencer J. Nicholson is the son of Scott and Liza Nicholson, a proud resident of White, PA. Spencer attended Clifford N. Fritz Elementary School, active through the years, developing his skills in the field of automotive mechanics. Spencer completed the Automotive Mechanics Technology program at the Career and Technical Center under the leadership of Mr. Travis Payne. Spencer has plans to enter the workforce as an automotive technician. It is my honor and privilege to welcome Spencer J. Nicholson as the 2023 CAHS Salutatorian.
I want to thank my friends, family, the school administration, teachers, and my fellow classmates for helping me get to this point. I want to congratulate my classmates for reaching such an important point in their life and for their achievements of which they have earned. This is only the beginning of your journey forward into adulthood and achieving more. It is an honor to speak to you as the salutatorian of my exceptional graduating class. I stand here not only as an individual, but as a representative of a collective group with every student and the accomplishments we have made. Looking back on our high school years, we can reminisce about the moments of laughter, hard work, challenges overcome, and friendships forged along the way. We have grown to discover our own unique talents, abilities, and passions. The experiences we have shaped us into the individuals we are today. Throughout our educational journey, values of perseverance, dedication, and lifelong learning have been instilled into us by an exceptional group of teachers, mentors, and family members. They have encouraged us to embrace failure as an opportunity for growth and success, and that success is not just defined by our grades or what we do in the world. Each and every one of us has the ability to shape our future, contribute to a better society, and change the world. Our generation possesses the power to make a change. However, that does not come without challenging our responses with hard work and dedication. As we go on our separate paths, let us stay connected, supporting and encouraging one another. In conclusion, let us take a moment to appreciate and express gratitude to all of those who have helped us along our journey. Our friends, family, teachers, and mentors have played an invaluable role in our lives to bring us to this very moment. Thank you all for your time, all the life lessons learned, and the memories that have been made through the years. Onward we go, class of 2023.
My name is Justin Guess. I'm the gifted support teacher at the high school. At this time of year, there are a lot of commencement exercises at high school and colleges around the country. A lot of them will allude to the expansive opportunities that await students who are graduating. And they'll use the phrase taking off to describe the situation. For this year's high school salutatorian, the opposite is true. She's actually just landing, literally, her plane. Today, or actually yesterday, she finished her formal flight requirements for her private pilot's license. She was worried last week that it would conflict with her graduation here tonight. She's been an exemplary student throughout her academic career. First place regional and state awards, perfect scores, special recognition awards are all on her resume from the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science competition. Throughout her 4 years of high school, she tirelessly devoted her extracurricular work to her community and to being a caring steward for the environment. She's going to pursue her career goal of becoming a commercial airline pilot by attending Embry-Riddle University in Daytona Beach, Florida, beginning this summer. So you might easily think the sky is the limit for her. Maybe, maybe not. I think we'll have to wait and see about that. It's both a privilege and a pleasure for me to introduce the Connellsbury High School 2023 Class Salutatorian, Miss Ellie Chrysler.
Good evening. My name is Ellie Chrysler, and I'm incredibly grateful to be named High School Class of 2023 Salutatorian. I want to start this evening by thanking you to Dr. Guest for not only the introduction, but for his unwavering belief in my abilities that pushed me to become a better person. Thank you, Dr. Guest, for your introduction and kind words. I am honored to have Dr. Guest introduce me, as I was so fortunate to have taken his class all 4 years of high school. He sees all of his students' potential and the ability to make their dreams come true. To my fellow graduates, tonight we can say that we grew up. All we've ever wanted was to grow up. We grew up sharing endless laughter and inside jokes within the walls of our classrooms since 2010. We yearn to be taller, older, wiser, and stronger. Tall enough to ride the Phantom at Kennywood, old enough to drive around with our friends with the windows down, and old enough to one day be here at Falcon Stadium graduating. We are the generation of Hannah Montana, High School Musical, and iCarly. We grew up in the era of silly bands, pillow pets, and making slime businesses. In high school, these turned into late-night Chiefs trips and watching the sunset at Greenwood Lake with our closest friends. We grew up anxiously waiting for the bell to ring at 2:17 p.m. What we didn't realize was how fast we were growing up, and somehow the past 13 years flew by. Years of waiting for this moment turned into months, months turned into weeks, and weeks turned into days. Days that have now become mere hours and minutes. We grew up dreaming about the day we got to go off to our next adventure, joking about how we couldn't wait until graduation, eager to explore the world. And here I stand before you today as we take our first steps down divergent paths. I found that through high school, our paths can change a lot. 1 year ago today, I thought I had my life figured out. 17-year-old me had my mind set on heading to medical school because that's what I thought people who were at the top of their class were supposed to do. Little did I know that this ranking, this position I'm standing in right now, meant little to nothing to who I am as a person. The moment I finally found the courage to ask my parents if I could go on a flight to see if I wanted to become a pilot was the greatest and scariest decision I've ever made. Now, 10 months later, I'm so happy to say I found something I love doing. This is why instead of medical school, I'll be going upward and onward, starting with earning my private pilot license, which I just got yesterday. Thank you. Every moment, decision, choice, encounter, person, mistake, lesson, step forwards, step backwards, are the little dots that create the sum of your life. Each experience leads to the next, and although in the present moment it may seem that everything is perfectly aligned or scattered all over the place, one day you'll be able to connect the dots between each part of your life. When you do, you will have the realization that a life void of even just one of these dots would not have made you the person that you are. Trust that everything happens as it should, in a way that is right for you. I learned that all things come in twos. Dreams and disappointments, difficulties and successes, tears and laughter. It is the balance of the universe. It has been the years of making friends out of strangers, strangers out of friends, and learning that cookies and cream ice cream can fix just about everything. To conclude my speech, I would like to thank all my fellow classmates for growing up with me, my teachers and support staff at the high school for their knowledge, care, and support through my educational journey, and my parents for raising me with such love. Lastly, I'd like to end with a quote that's stuck with me since elementary school. It was said by one of the most creative, influential, and inspiring men of our time. As the poet and philosopher, the Lorax, once said, "A tree falls the way it leads. Be careful which way you lead." Congratulations, class of 2023. We grew up, and as Mr. McBoyle would say, you guys got this. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Megan Newcomer, a
a teacher at the Connersville Area Career and Technical Center. It is my honor and privilege to speak to you tonight to introduce the CTC Valedictorian of the class of 2023, Jonathan Kelly. Jonathan is the son of Jeffrey and Carol Husband Kelly of Bullskin Township. Jonathan attended Springfield Elementary, Connersville Area Middle School, and Connersville Area Career and Technical Center. While attending the CTC, Jonathan was an active member of his heavy equipment technical program under the instruction of Mr. Justin Schreiner, where he received many certifications such as OSHA 10, OSHA 30, and the Safeland PEC. He is also a 2-year member of the National Technical Honor Society. Outside of school, Jonathan is an active member of the Connersville Presbyterian Church. Jonathan's post-graduation plans are to attend the Pittsburgh Job Corps Heavy Equipment Program to enter the workforce as a heavy equipment operator. On a personal level, it was truly a pleasure having Jonathan in class. He is an old soul who looked out for all of his buddies, and I'm not sure if his mother is known of this, but he shared all of his snacks in his lunchbox every day with his buddies. In school, he was kind and helpful to all of his classmates and beyond respectful to all of his teachers. It was an honor to be his school mom, as he called me every day. It is my honor and privilege to welcome Jonathan Kelly to the podium as the 2023 CTC Valedictorian.
Good evening, faculty, administration, families, and most importantly, the class of 2023. I want to begin by thanking Mrs. Newcomer for her kind words over the years and for her support over the last few years. Although I never had Miss Newcomer formally as a teacher, she was like a second mom to me at school. She loves and supports all the students at the CTC as if we were all her children, and she made coming to the CTC so much fun. My name is Jonathan Kelly, and I am so proud to be the valedictorian of the CTC. While attending the CTC, my course of study was in the heavy equipment program under the guidance of Mr. Justin Striner. According to Arnold Palmer, the road to success is always under construction. This is a motto that can fit all of our lives for the last 17 plus years. We have all been under construction. Now it is time to excavate our futures and to show the world what success looks like. In the heavy equipment program, we were taught that first and foremost to have a clear pathway in order to excavate anything. This concept applies to all walks of life. As we embark on with our future plans, we will all need to have a clear and precise pathway. Though our pathway may be filled with bumps and potholes, we must never give up on our dreams. No one ever said life would be easy. However, with patience, support, laughter, determination, and hard work, we can achieve everything. No matter what path you choose to excavate, you just need to be the best version of yourself. I am excited to see what the future holds for our class and where our pathways take us. I know everyone sitting in the stadium feels the same way. After all, we have all been excavating our roadway through the school years. We have encountered many bumps and potholes on our road, but again, we have always come out on top. We are the class who lost our 6th grade year in elementary schools. Instead of a loss, look at the impact we made on the district by being the first 6th grade class at CAHS. I have it on good authority that we are still one of the favorite 6th grade classes from CAHS. Coming to the high school and the CTC, we had some ups and downs, but again, we prevailed. After all, we survived learning remotely, coming to school every other day, wearing masks, learning to run equipment by watching videos, and encountering many barriers and speed bumps throughout the safety protocols that we had to deal with. Through all of that, we still managed to have our concerts, sports events, musicals, and specialized training. We laughed, we cried, we cheered, and once again we came out winners, but our paths were not done yet. So to paraphrase what Arnold Palmer said, life is always under construction, so we have to be prepared for anything. Therefore, the class of 2023, I challenge you to always keep excavating your path. We are capable of constructing some wonderful things if we just keep our eyes on the road. Finally, I want to take this time to thank our teachers and administrators for all their support over the years. We have been all blessed by their lessons and will use these lessons to achieve many wonderful things. I also want to thank our families and our friends for all the love and support they have given us over the years. We would not be the graduates we are today without them. They have been cheering us on for years, and they will continue to be our biggest fans. Now a special thanks to my parents. I would not be the person I am today if it wasn't for them. My dad has taught me so much about life and what it takes to be a skilled operator. As for my mom, the lessons she has taught me both in the classroom and at home will help me excavate my future. In closing, I want to wish the class of 2023 all the best in whatever you do. Remember all the times we have and keep blasting through those pathways. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I have been asked to introduce a young lady that is nothing less than exceptional. I met this young lady 2 years ago and have been extremely impressed by her intelligence, maturity, demeanor, but most importantly, her work ethic, morals, and values. She holds herself to very high standards and sets goals that she easily attains. Her future will be exactly what she wants it to be. It is my pleasure to introduce Connellsville Area High School's class of 2023 valedictorian, Miss Anna Tukolsky.
Hello, fellow graduates. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Freiter for introducing me. It means the world to me to have someone that was so involved in my education do this. My name is Anna Tukolsky, and it is my pleasure to speak on behalf of the 2023 student body and Connellsville School District today. Class of 2023, we've had a crazy journey. When we began at the high school, we were young teenagers trying to find our way to our next class in an unfamiliar building. Today, we sit here as newfound adults looking to find our place in the world. We may be entering the workforce, attending college, enlisting in the military, or taking a gap year. I genuinely believe our class will do great things if we have the courage to do so. Many people may often be afraid to take risks. Instead, they may choose to settle for what is easy. I implore you to do whatever it takes to make your hopes for the future your reality. Walt Disney once said, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible." Our class has undergone many changes and obstacles together. We were the first class to be the 6th grade students to brave the halls at the newly minted middle school. At first, it was nerve-wracking being in a new building with complete new people, but eventually it became a new normal. Somewhere between running laps around the parking lot during gym or the invasion of letters into our math classes, we stuck together. We then had to muster that courage again as we were only freshmen when the pandemic began. But through it all, we have stuck together and have accomplished many amazing things. Together, we learned how to do school virtually while simultaneously forgetting to mark our attendance every once in a while.
We learned why March 14th was so special and why we got to eat pie in our math classes on that day. We learned that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and that the class of 2023 absolutely dominates in powder puff football. But most importantly, we learned that the members of the class of 2023 are people we will never forget. Many students often believe that because we're from Connellsville, we may never be able to do something great. This isn't true. I have witnessed incredible things, especially throughout our last 4 years. Our sports teams, who put in so much work and have won different competitions across the state, have brought the accolades and accomplishments back to Connellsville. To the many people behind the scenes and on stage whom have brought us a spring musical full of wonder and spectacle, your audience sends their thanks. Doing what seems to be impossible is never easy, but from the last 4 years, I can definitely say it is highly possible and rewarding. I'm so grateful to be speaking here today and would like to thank some of the people that got me there. To all of my friends that have supported me since day one, thank you so much for being there for me through thick and thin. I am so grateful to have had you by my side through high school, and I hope to have you there for the rest of our lives. To my teachers, thank you so much for encouraging me through all of my educational career. I would like to give an extra special thank you to Mrs. Freiter, who encouraged me to chase my dreams and who convinced me that what I thought was impossible was definitely possible. I would like to give the biggest thank you to my wonderful family who have only ever wanted the best for me. To my grandparents who have always helped me look for the positive things in life and to remember to make the most of your life. To my aunt, whose great and abiding love for me helped me to develop my lifelong interests. In particular, I would like to thank my parents. My mom said 4 years ago, before I even started high school, that I was going to be valedictorian. No one believed her, not even me. And here I stand 4 years later with her to thank for never giving up on me. And to my dad, whose example of a parent's unconditional love is one of the best feelings in the world. Time and time again, he was there reminding me to never give up on what I believe in. And to the class of 2023, be courageous in the paths you have walked, and as you set out today, know that you can and will succeed. Congratulations on completing the first few steps on your paths to greatness. And remember, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. Thank you.
Could the four of you please come back up to the platform at this time? Thank you for those inspiring speeches. I have a small but very prestigious award to present to each of you for earning the titles Valedictorian and Salutatorian. When you consider how large our graduating class is and how many outstanding students there were, to finish at the top of the class academically is a tremendous accomplishment. Spencer Nicholson, this award is presented to you as a Career and Technical Center Class Salutatorian. Ellie Crislip, this award is presented to you as the High School Class Salutatorian. Jonathan Kelly, this award is presented to you as the Career and Technical Center Class Valedictorian. Christiana Tucholsky, Christiana, I apologize. This award is presented to you as the high school class valedictorian. Congratulations to all of you. I would also like to introduce the top 10 students in the high school graduating class according to class rank. Students, I ask that you please stand when your name is called, and also if everyone could please hold their applause until the end. Christiana Tucholsky. Ellie Chrislip. Jensen Ruvo. Kira Callahan. Dylan Brooks. Jocelyn Gratchik. Nathan Reese. Haley Murray. Benjamin Zavachin and Abigail Tyke. Please give them a round of applause. I'm very proud of them all. Please open your commencement programs up to the last page. Listed are some of the award winners and scholarship recipients who were recognized at our senior class award ceremony, which was held on Wednesday, May 24th. As you can see, we have quite an extensive list of students that were well deserving of being recognized for their accomplishments. Let's give this group a round of applause for their efforts. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Joseph Bradley.
Good evening. I'd like to thank whoever ordered your weather tonight. It's awesome, it's outstanding, and the crowd here is just unbelievable to bring thousands of people together in one celebration with one focus. It's amazing and it's unique to Connellsville. It's my privilege to introduce the Connellsville Area School District Board of School Directors. I want to personally thank this group for not only supporting the students in their endeavors, but also supporting the staff by ensuring their voices are heard. Lastly, I would like to thank the board for their support of me and the administrative team as we strive daily to fulfill the Connellsville Area School District mission. Please hold your applause until all present board members stand to be recognized. Mr. Michael Gogenauer, Mr. Paul Harshman, Mr. Kevin Late, Mr. Dave Martry, Mr. Dan Martucci, Mr. Fran Mongel, Mr. Dave Panzella, Mr. Bob Renzi, and Mrs. Marcy Sangston. Thank you, board. I'd like to address the Connellsville Area School District graduating class of 2023. Before I speak directly to the graduates, I have a few words for everyone else. To the members of the Connellsville area faculty, staff, board, and administrations, congratulations on yet another year. These seniors represent each of you. They have learned in your classes, shined on your stage, and created memory in our buildings that you help run. I thank all of you. All the individuals that provide their specific service to the district have come together to make today possible. It is often said, a teacher is the most important person in a student's educational career, which I agree with 100%. But without our colleagues to clean our buildings, transport our students to school, serve as our secretaries or aides, or to govern our district as our board does, the ever-important impact of a teacher has on a student would not and could not occur. To the parents and guests, congratulations. These seniors represent each of you. They have learned from your example, listened to your advice, and grown in your care. Seniors, you represent each other. Together, you have a combined past, a collective present, and a united future. In your past, you have accomplished many achievements. You got our adrenaline pumping in the pool, on the fields, the mats, the track, the hardwood. You have wowed us with your instrumental and vocal prowess. You participated in numerous parades. You have allowed your creativity to shine and impressed us with your knowledge and poise in Skills USA and numerous other academic competitions. In their classrooms, these seniors have accepted the challenge of and excelled in everything from our rigorous technical programs, advanced placement, honors, and college and high school courses. These seniors have also emerged from high school at the tail end of a worldwide pandemic on a scale and magnitude never before seen. The resilience you learned and displayed is a quality that will serve you well in the future. These seniors have recently participated in the awards ceremony Mr. Bosnick mentioned. They've also participated signings at the high school and at our Career Technical Center, where they earned hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships, monetary gifts, and employment contracts. Think about that for a second. In a single day, these 298 graduating seniors earned a potential of hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not the potential of millions of dollars. To me, that is amazing. But it wasn't one day. It was the culmination of 13 years of hard work, of reading one more page, of having mom ask you one more review question, 13 years of juggling a part-time job with the next big test, with one more rep in the weight room, or one more sprint at the end of a practice, and throw in a relationship and a dance for good measure. To paraphrase one of my favorite quotes from the great American lyricist, Edward Louis Severson Vedder, I am sure at times this group of seniors did not know whether they were the boxer or the bag. This is a past to be proud of. This is a past to build on, and a past that has led to this present. Your present is this moment in time, your unique ceremony, your unique celebration with your family and loved ones. You also share a united future. You are united as the class of 2023, and time will only tell what that future has in store for you. As I reflect on this class, I see heavy equipment operators to pharmacists. I see engineers to programmers. I see parents to pilots. I know that statistically, that approximately 67% of you will move on to some form of post-secondary education. 30% will move into the workforce. 3% have chosen to serve our country with military service, and a few are justifiably the celebrated undecided. As you go into that future, I wish you the best. In that future, there will still be times that you will question whether you are the boxer or whether you are the bag. As you face that uncertainty, I know you are prepared to make the right choices and fight the good fight. I am honored to call you Connellsville Area School District alumni. Thank you. This last piece is one of the coolest, most unique, proudest part of any year that we have. Mr. Bosnick, Board of School Directors, families, friends, as per my sworn commission by the Pennsylvania Department of Education, I declare that these candidates have met the requirements for graduation from the Connellsville Area School District, and by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth, I hereby authorize the awarding of diplomas to the graduating class of 2023. Congratulations. Before we get the diplomas, I would like to introduce, for presentation of the Perfect Attendance Awards, my colleague, Dr. Tracy Coons.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to announce the attendance awards for the class of 2023. For the Connellsville Area Career and Technical Center, perfect attendance for 12th grade, Jonathan Kelly. Perfect attendance for grades 10, 11, and 12, David Lavin. Perfect attendance for grade 12, Spencer Nicholson. And for Connellsville Area High School, perfect attendance for grade 12, Jocelyn Gratchik. Perfect attendance for grade 12, Sarah Hirschko. Perfect attendance for grades 6 through 12, Charles Karadas. Perfect attendance for grades 4 through 12, Noah Leafline. Perfect attendance for grade 12, Haley Matrunix. Perfect attendance for grades 6 through 12, Haley Murray. Perfect attendance for grade 12, Rebecca Osler. Perfect attendance for grades 6 through 12, Sean Ringer. And perfect attendance for grade 12, Nicholas Wright.
Thank you, Dr. Bradley and Dr. Coons. It is now time for us to proudly present our graduates from the Connellsville Area School District Class of 2023. At this time, I would like to invite the members of our school board, Mr. Late, Mr. Martucci, Mr. Martre, Mr. Mongel, Mr. Panzella, Mr. Renzi, and Mrs. Sankson, our superintendent, Dr. Bradley, and our administration to come forward to extend our congratulations as Dr. Stern introduces the members of the 2023 graduating class. Ushers, you may now lead the graduates forward.
Good evening
and congratulations to the class of 2023. Christiana Lee Tuholsky. Jonathan Thomas Kelly. Ellie Rose Chrysler. Spencer J. Nicholson. Jensen Lee Ruvo. Kira Jean Callahan. Dylan Thomas Brooks. Jocelyn Nicole Gratchick. Nathan Randall Reese. Haley Christine Murray. Benjamin Daniel Zabachin. Abigail Jane Tyke. Christina Maria Doppelhauer. Alexandra Nicole Huffman. Morgan Ann Adams. Kayla A. Addis. Justice Charles Akers. Dexter Logan Albert. Emily Rose Albright. Logan Isaac Albright. Malachi Allen. Nathaniel Allen. Braden Michael Anderson. Ethan Robert Ansel. Madison Rose Bailey. Blaine David Barnhart. Talon Rashad Barrett. Hannah N. Barron. Seth D. Basinger. Malia R. Beal. Dorian Allen Bertolina. Brianna Nicole Beilstein. Reagan Lynn Beanick. Jacob M. Beer. Bo M. Bigham. Hope Gabrielle Bigley. Janelle Elizabeth Biller. Brandon W. Bishop. Alexia Marie Blasco. Tucker Wesley Bloom. Darian Riley Bodkin. Cecily Reagan Brown. Jared Wayne Brown. Manoa Caton Brown. Maya Marie Brown. Jennifer Lee Briner. Kaylin Jodale Briner. William Andrew Bryson. Adam Damian Buttermeyer. Gregory John Burns. Danielle Marie Burnsworth. Joshua Allen Burnsworth. Ryan John Burnsworth. Michael Jonathan Caldwell. James Eric Carlson. Kylie Elizabeth Check. Hunter N. Clark. Caton Stephen Clay. Hillary E. Claycomb. Logan R. Claycomb. Christopher Ryan Cole. Peyton Kendall Cooley. Brian Anthony Cooper. David Leon Cornwell. Paige Marie Kramer. Cassandra Lee Kropp. Megan Sue Crosby. Ethan Crow. Cadence J. Cunningham. Rachel Anna Dowling. Dylan Matthew Dean. Alex Matthew DeLuke. Lauren Michelle Demitovich. Braden James Demko. Dominic
Andrew DePaul, Mason T. DeStefano, Caleb Thomas Detweiler, Luke Patrick Dixon, Heidi Renee Donaldson, Caden Thomas Dumbald, Matthew Dean Ernesty, Robert Lee Elias, Michael Robert Evans, Dakota Michael Fetzko, Rowan Lene Firestone Stouffer, Lily M. Fleesick, Connor Matthew Fox, Ezra Frescus, Maria Beth Friend, Brianna Nicole Fuller, Ryder Logan Gaudiello, Harley Rose Gentes, Andrew Charles Gerson, Katrina Joy Geyer, Morgan A. Gibbs, Jacob T. Golden, Alexandra Elizabeth Gonzalez, Brianna Louise Gordon, Lester Franklin Greenawald, Aaron J. Grimm, Carly Renee Grimm, Emma Dawn Grimm, Cameron Jade Hall, Eli Antonio Hall, Jordan Alexis Hall, Trenton James Hall, Sophia Elizabeth Hamilton, Trent Joseph Harr, Mariah L. Hatfield, Michaela A. Hatfield, Noah Christopher Hatter, Kristen Ponte, Mackenzie Paige Heicher, Shelby Marie Helms, Troy Michael Pennon, Sarah K. Hirchko, Ethan Blake Heilman, Xander Riley Hoke, Deron Hollis Williams, Jacob Michael Holmes, Nico Dominic Ribel, Michaela R. Hughes, Caitlin Langley Hall, Tommy Lynn Hurley, Heidi N. Jacobs, Zachary Albert Jacobs, Chad Matthew Jesco, Deanna Christina John, Emily Ray Ann Johnson, Gage Scott Johnson. Ivan Frederick Jones, Giovanni Kidd Jones, Kendall Joyce Jones, Mia Avery Junk, Charles Robert Karatis, Nancy May Kasivich, Allison Lee Kelly, Haley Drew Kemp Queer, Alora Marie Kennison, Rylan McKinley Kessler, Nico W. Keita, Ellie Jean King, Owen Earl Kinnear, Ethan Samuel Kish. Jacob Matthew Kish. Caleb R. Knight. Corey A. Knight. Elise Mackenzie Knopsnyder. Nicole Marie Knopsnyder. Gabrielle F. Cabali. John Michael Kuntz. Christiana L. Kozel. Cameron Bryce Kramer. Alyssa Grace Kromposki. Brett Paul Lancaster. Michael Ray Lancaster. Jordan Michael Landman. Keith Allen Langley. Joseph S. Lehman. Jacob Connor Layton. Noah Grace Leapine. Caitlin Jade Lichty. Dakota John Leonard. Brooke Madison Lindstrom. Angelina Maria Licio. Brian Keith Lowry. Lainey Ann Lowry. Eric Ronald Lydick. John Matthew Malone. Nathan Michael Mangus. Savannah R. Marhefka. Austin Dakota Martin. Charles Joseph Martin. Haley Marie Matrunix. Jonathan Alexander May. Ava Lene McLean. Evelyn Gail McDonough. Madison McGrath. Jason Paul McKnight. Elise McLucky. Landon M. McManus. Gavin J. McPoyle. Madison R. McSheffrey. Isaiah A. Meadows. Xylon Michael Meadows. Emily Ann Meyer. Sierra Marie Mickey. Gabrielle N. Miller. Travis L. Miller. Zachary Hunter Miller. Michael Albert Minnick. Austin J. Molinaro. Monchel. Evan Nicholas Moore. Mallory Ann Moore. Lacey A. Morris. Audrey K. Morrison. Shane Joshua Morrow. Kaden Nicole Muscala. Aiden John Murphy. Monica Ray Murphy. Rylan Claire Musgrove. Courtney Fern Myers. Matthew Taylor Niederheiser. Aiden X. Newmeyer. Julia May Nicole Nicholson. Kelton Riley Nicholson. Jet Alessia Nicolette. Nathan Ray Nicolo. Jaden S. Nobles. Brianna Renee Elizabeth Norris. Miranda Scott Oler. Maggie L. Onusco. Mackenzie R. Osler. Rebecca E. Osler. Jada Nicole Perry. Hunter Anthony Petrovich. Brendan L. Phillips. Jeffrey Matthias Pearl. Rajon L. Pearl. Gabrielle Maria Kozarski. Austin William Porter. George Andrew Porter. Lucretia Elizabeth Price. Samantha Morgan Provident. Luke A. Hugie. Rebecca Kimber Queer. Mason P. Radulowski. Ethan T. Rice. Zeke David Ritchie. Courtney Monet Richter. Helena Louise Rimmel. Sean A. Ringer. Jesse Dwayne Rogers. Jace Michael Ross. Gabriel P. Ruggieri. Jason Scott Sanger. Hunter Wayne Sanner. Emily Jean Schomer. Allie Isaiah Edward Nathaniel Shawley. Robert James Sheets. Zachary William Shepler. Ava Danny Sherbinsky. Emmanuel James Shipley. Logan Todd Shipley. Julianne Paige Shoemaker. Wyatt N. Shreve. Michael Anthony Schroeder. Doyle Sons. Larry Allen Sledge. Bailey Margaret Smalley. Brianna Marie Smith. Cody Aaron Smith. Kaylin Marie Smith. Kyle Monroe Smith. Patricia J. Smith. Selena E. Smith. Morgan Lynn Smouse. Brianna Sue Soltis. Nicholas Francis Spotto. Madison Renee Regish. Anna Marie Staggers. Landon Chase Steyer. Brittany Ray Steelwagon. Tori Stokes. Kalia Jaylee Teets. Eric Lee Thomas. Logan Reed Thomas. Asia Marie Thompson. Shylin N. Travis. Bailey E. Trainer. Ryan Scott Tristani. Mackenzie Joyce Vokes. Alden Gregory Boss. Jacob Charles Wadsworth. Ian Douglas Walker. Braden James Weaver. Jennifer Rose Webb. Jason Richard Wicke. Josiah William Arlie Joe Wilson. Christian Leyland Wilson. Tucker O. Wilson. Blake Franklin Wiltrout. Nathan James Wiltrout. Riley Jennifer Wiltrout. Emily Dawn Wolf. Nicholas Allen Wright. Alyssa Marie Yeager. Gracie Dawn Zelmore. Gavin Michael Zevatek. Congratulations, class of 2023.
I've never been out of this and guess what? Yeah.
Do it, I dare you. I think I need a new punching bag.
It is a long-standing tradition during graduation ceremonies for graduating students to flip their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps to signify that the students have met the requirements of graduation and are now ready to take on another challenge in their lives. Graduates, please stand. In recognition of your status as a high school graduate, you may now flip your tassels from right to left. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the families of our graduates who have worked so hard and sacrificed so much to help these seniors reach this significant milestone in their lives. For all of you, I know there have been highs and lows, thrills and disappointments. Yet through it all, you provide the love and support that was needed to keep your sons and daughters focused and on track. You deserve the joy of this graduation as much as our seniors do. To the class of 2023, I want to say thank you on behalf of the staff of the Collinsville Senior High School and Career and Technical Center. Graduates, you have brought pride and honor to both our school and our community. Congratulations and good luck. You will definitely be missed. Hold up, guys. Before we close, I would like to acknowledge the retirement of several members of our faculty and staff and thank them for their many years of service to our students of our district. Mrs. Fran McLaughlin, Family and Consumer Science teacher at the high school. Mrs. Katie DeBoer, high school social worker. Mrs. Debbie Schultz, secretary at the CTC. Mr. Bruce James, principal at the Career and Technical Center. And Ms. Kristen Porter, principal at Bolskin Elementary. To conclude our program, our National Honor Society President, Christina Doppelhauer, will announce the benediction.
It is my honor to be standing with the class of 2023 to give the benediction. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to pray. Heavenly Father, surround those who are graduating, along with their friends and family, with your grace. Bless them with hope so that they may move into the future with eager and open hearts. Help them to put use of all the skills, insight, and knowledge that they've gained through these past 4 years to better them as people. Please help them continually grow into the people they have been working on becoming, along with helping to inspire them to believe in the goodness of life, as well as help them overcome the many challenges that life throws at them. As they commence with their lives, may they grow even